I just play cinema.
Well, well, well. Looky who the cat drug in. It's a group of scurvy dogs, if I've ever seen one. And they're my kind of people. Good to see a Tim Dog. Iowa Scotsman, what's happening? JPC, hello. Yes, indeed. It's a Boeing-esque Airbus, to say the least. But, you know, hopefully there's, not 537 things wrong with it like the FAA is finding with the current Boeing. So, you know, we'll do what we've got to do. Oh, Cal, I forgot. We had the hype train last time. I need to turn those guys off for now. They're there, you know, just in case they're there. But we'll start with a nice clean screen. Oh, speaking of clean screens, holy moly, cannoli! Where are my manners? Hi. All right, yeah, Egypt Air Cargo here, and we're flying around in an area of the world that I have always said we need to fly around. And this is the scenery pack, completely free Africa to go scenery pack. 1.7. It's got a ton of airports, including, you know, some international ones, as well as a bunch of bush strips, and it is it's really something. Well, forget about all the stupid ads and all that, but it's just got like dozens, I mean dozens of, maybe even more than that. It's got so many sceneries. You guys can go check it out yourself, but like, this is what Africa looks like on Volanta when we go pull up the scenery map for Bussy Pants. Of course, now it's not going to show everything, but never mind. Oh yeah, no, wait, what? Oh my goodness, I just closed Volanta. Let's go to the map. There we go. Like, this is what it does to Africa. So really looking forward to exploring. And again, it will not just all be cargo hops, but today it happens to be that. And so yeah, we're going from Amani Airport to Freetown, and whoops, GFLL. Lungi International, I guess, is what we have here, and a little over 2 hours of flight time tonight. So we're gonna get right to it, you guys, and see how this thing progresses. It's not a night flight. Don't panic. I've set the time for 6 in the morning, so we should have a beautiful dawn departure and flight. And yeah, really excited to do this. Any builds just got an update, so I haven't really done a full flight yet. I've got it up in the air, and it appears to be doing just fine, but we're going to see as we go. All right, I have external power, and I've been getting the IRSs aligned because that is what takes the longest. And I am ready to hop in. And it's time to do some performance data here. So off of Hamani, it's 2.7 left is what we are looking to depart from. Unfortunately, no ATC, which again that is kind of a problem in Africa. There's just not a lot of ATC that covers this massive continent, and it's not all one airspace, but like it's a big one. It's kind of like South America in that regard. But hopefully, you know, if people start flying down here, there'll be some ATC because that's sort of what happens, right? All this stuff I'm just checking to see if it matches. We're in pounds, so I have to actually go back to my sim brief and regenerate in pounds. I do have the flight planned and filed, and so if someone should hop on, we will be good to go. So my overall weight 288. Yeah, that's pretty close. That's pretty close. And all this stuff is good here. So calculate all that stuff. Flex 63, 155, 163, 163. And CG is 31.9er. And we're trimming 0.2 down. Okay. And we do have our Navigraph or our GPS. What is our alternate, by the way? Jeffrey, hey. Yes, and I would love for somebody to tell me what all these buttons do. Ooh, Gucci. Gucy, that's our alternate. Sweet. All right, that looks good there. We are ready to go to init page B. And a lot of this stuff will just auto-populate for us here. Yeah. What I say, 31.6 on the CG. 31.9er. How's everybody doing? Happy Tuesday. I am so glad to be in the virtual skies with you tonight. An interesting cruise level, by the way. 240, but I'm gonna, you know, when in where are we? When in Nigeria? No, when in Niger, do as the Nigerians. We're in Niger, flying from Niger to Guinea, I believe, today. This Airbus is more like the Boeing, so it has a one button to start and then one button to go. So it's a little more complicated. Yeah, a little more complicated. And then a bunch of other buttons that really don't do anything, but it just looks cool when you're pressing them. I think it's to impress the flight attendants. At least that's what JPC tells me. Sarah, if you're listening, I'm only kidding. We need okay, thank goodness. I have to forget, or I have to remember that I can't be busting out fella talk like that anymore with you, because you're a bespoken person. You're like one of these fancy airports now. I should be able to put all this stuff on here. Pitch trim, yaw damper, ATS, yes indeed. Belt signs can come on, as well as the emergency exits. Okay, back down here to, let's get the flight plan situated here. So coming out of Delta Romeo Romeo November, we do have a SID. It's the Bang 1 Whiskey. 27 left. And no transition. We'll just insert that. I don't have a way. Oh, wait a second. I can ACARS this thing. Hold on. Standby. There we go. I get all this stuff in there. Help us, save us a little bit of time. I do think I have to do I do think I have to still put the SID in there. Yeah, oh, it's already in there. Cool. All right, that looks good. That looks good. And then we'll put the arrival data in as we get going. That's totally fine. I need me some V speeds here, guys. Where are me V speeds? I think they're probably in there, but I just want to make sure. Nope, they're not. All right, so let's go get all that stuff. 55 and 63. Toga Dog says hello, by the way, in case you are wondering. And we'll do all this again once we get going. But we can come over here and do this. Get all this up for ref. Sneak attack there. All right, so I need to set 163 as my speed. And we'll brief this departure. Actually, we'll brief the taxi as well as the departure here before I get too carried away. Actually, no, that's the next step here, guys, on the old checkaroo list. So if we want runway 27, you guys, I think we're going to push back with our nose to the left. Stand by here. And we're going to taxi apron to Charlie and then Charlie 1. And then it looks like we have a little bit of a backtrack here to 27 left. And we actually maybe won't even take that because we should have plenty of runway to depart here from Charlie 1. Okay, good deal then. So our heading here is 268. Let's see what this departure has us doing. Oh, it looks like a little bit of a left-hand turn, 245 up to Romeo November 062. We need to be above 1,130 at this point in time. And then we're pretty well out of here to Banga. So let's just double check here. I don't see a top altitude. Transition altitude is 3,800. Let's see if I remember that. But so I'm just going to clear myself all the way up. We'll set 245 as our initial heading here. And I mean, we're only going up to 24, so we might as well get that in there, and should be a nice easy cruise. I was trying to figure out why it was so low. Hey, Matt. But I don't honestly know. The winds aren't terrible up at 340. It even says that the optimum cruise for us is like 340. But like I said, yeah, we'll do this. That's fine. No big deal. I'm all right with that. Okay, so we do want to come down here though, and let's just check our route just to make sure we don't have anything crazy going on. I want to go to plan, and yeah, let's step through this guy here. Pretty much westbound and nothing crazy, like pretty straight. There may be something kind of interesting as we're arriving into Freetown, but for now, yeah, that's all we have right there. I feel good about that, and we'll do the rest of the planning en route. Beautiful. Plans in, performance data is in. I think it's time for us to start pushing some buttons. Again, this is part of the stuff that I love about this plane. All these old buttons, everything to turn on here. And then we'll go master APU. We're going to come down here. We're going to check for any warnings. I don't see any warnings. So we're going to go ahead and start the APU. And at the same time, I don't have to call the tug here. So this has its own tug. It's not visible, unfortunately. but it works just fine. We'll just let this guy come up here. It takes a second. You can see the numbers are starting to rise a little bit here. I do like the update. I always, well, I shouldn't say. The one criticism I had with this plane was I thought it was way too responsive initially, and now it feels much more like slow to respond, like heavy, lumbering, just a lot more like that X-Plane 11 version. I tried to update the X-Plane 12 version for me, guys, and it just, like, it flat out is not working for me. So I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, because I saw some other streamers that were running it, and it looked like it was working great. So I'm not sure, but I may come back to it. Can you guys hear that? Oh, my freaking intro music is still going. I'm so sorry, you guys. I accidentally, holy moly, I accidentally killed my sim sounds instead of the intro music sounds. Man, I am really a pro streamer. All right, there we go. I was just about to mention too that I thought that the sounds maybe got tweaked, but hey, that might be a little bit better. Might be a little bit better. Nobody was even telling me. Usually JPC tells me, hey, knucklehead, your music is still running, but that's okay. All right, so I've got the APU going. I need to disconnect the external power, and we'll come over here to ground equipment. We'll make sure that that's gone. I'm gonna set the parking brakes now, and we will remove the chocks because we're gonna simulate the pushback tug connecting, and we'll start our pushback. Like I said, we need to push back with the tail to the tail right, nose left. All right, so before start, fuel quantities, let's double check our fuel. We should have, let's see, 12 is 24, and 16 is 24, and 16 is 40. And yep, that's right, 39.7. Yep, that's good. Sweet, all of our pumps are on, and I think we'll go crank B here to start out with, and yeah, let's get going. Disconnect, or sorry, remove, release parking brake, and here we go. Back, back, back. Tail right, nose left. Let's go ahead and get let's get number 2 turning here. What's up, Panagon?
Here's Pentagon.
Great to see you, my friend. Just about where we can straighten her out, I think. And I think we'll stop right there. That's pretty close. I heard the Jans kick on for number 2, so we'll get 1 going here. Still not quite the engine sounds of X-Plane 11, but like I say, I feel like they're getting a little bit better. We're looking for 20% into There we go. Can't even really show you a good engine view, but I love that deep bass. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, engine 2, engine 1, both stable. Whoops, clicking on the wrong things here. Yes, indeed, that looks fine. Let's turn the ignition off. You can also turn the AP bleed off and the AP master switch off, and we're ready to go here. Strobes to auto. Nav logo lights 2. We'll go taxi. And we better put the turn off lights. I'm going to put the wing lights on too. I don't know if that is an Airbus thing or not, but I think it looks cool. Again, the pre-dawn hours here, and should be about 6:18 or so, 6:20 in the morning here, and I'm really looking forward to a dawn departure. So thank you for being here, by the way. I hope you're doing well. Let's get slats and flaps. I'll double check here. I think I was 15 and 15. Point 2 down. Uh-oh. Now I'm not remembering. Now I'm not remembering where my flap settings are. Oh, 15 and 15 and 0.2 down. Yeah, I was right. I was right. A little brain fart there. So that's basically flaps 2. We'll watch this guy come down, and then this guy will come down. 15 and 15. If it was a little lighter out, I'd give you an outside view of that. It's kind of cool to watch that happen. Yeah, beautiful. And then I don't know where. In the more modern ones, you do flight control, and that'll tell you what your settings are here. Oh, maybe it does. I think down 0.2. Yeah, so it doesn't really tell you the specifics there. I'm just trying to go down 0.2. So I would say about right there, roughly. Keep holding that nose down just a little bit, I think, is what that's doing. Okay, cool. We are ready for just final checks here, and Nami Tower. So I'm going to call this Nami. Is it Niami or Nami? N-A-I. Niami, I bet. That sounds a little bit more Nigerian. I don't know. If you're from Niger, please tell me if I'm mispronouncing it. Before takeoff. Okay, I'm taxied. Lights are on, logo on, transponder. Yeah, we need to actually set a transponder code, don't we, guys? I don't have anything set here. So, 2000 looks good. Go TARA. Get some awesome pictures of the grandkids. Okay, what was I doing? I don't remember. What? Who am I? Weather. Let's put the weather on here. System 2. Let's come up here. We need terrain on system 1. I'm trying to remember if this is the more mountainous side of Africa. I think it is, but I'm not positive. I clearly do not know this country very well, but I aim to change that, and I hope you guys enjoy the flights. I hope you download the scenery yourself and go fly all over this place. It is unbelievable. Decision height, we're going to go ahead and crank that down so it's not going off, and reset the flight director here and here. Oh, and the other thing is I don't know that I have stand by here. I don't think I put the altimeter in. I've skipped that step. If only someone would write all this stuff down for me so I didn't have to. Oh, wait a minute. I know. I can get it from over here. My flight. UNH 1010 here at Niami. 1010. There we go. 740. Does that check? Altitude. No, oh yeah, 701. 703 is the end of the runway altitude. Very cool. Very cool. All right. Niami traffic. Oh, that's me broadcasting to myself twice. I don't want that. Niami traffic. Egypt Air Cargo 816 from the apron, taxiing Charlie 1, runway 27 left. Niami traffic. And do I have the... Okay, good. I've got the right quadrants. Brakes are released. We are ready to go, you guys. Happy Freight Dog at Tuesday. Let's do this. And here's what I'm talking about, how it feels like it's a lot slower to respond. I actually adore that. Beforehand, it just really jumped out. I mean, it was fast. Like, it was really quick to respond, which is, you know, like, whatever. But, like, this plane is not, from what I've read, of course, you know, me, it's all theoretical, but, like, it is not a quick responding bird. So, I think that's cool. Here is Charlie. We're going to hang a left, and then we're going to head out to Charlie 1. Go all the way down and take off here and be on our way. What's new? What's going on with you guys? It's just been kind of a regular week for me. I'm very excited. I'm going to be doing some stuff this weekend. So I'm not going to be able to stream Saturday, but I'm actually going to be taking a trip out of town. I'm going to go down and see the grandkids and family. So very excited about that. I really need to get out of town. I'm kind of going a little stir crazy here. The weather where I live, I'm an old man. I talk about weather all the time. It's been unreal, beautiful in the 50s, like a super nice early kind of spring. But tomorrow, snow is rolling in. I don't mind these spring snows as long as we don't have trees leaked out and we're breaking branches. I don't mind these spring snows. All right, this is us. And again, this is one of the sceneries that comes with that Africa to Go pack. I linked that up there, or if you just do a search on flightsim.to. It is a hefty download. I'll just warn you right now, it's got a lot of airports, and there are a few, I needed a few different libraries as well, so it'll take you a little while to get everything downloaded correctly, but I think it's going to be worth it. I really do. We're going to do flex takeoff, and I forgot my temperature. I think it's 60 something. Let's see what it is here. Performance 63. Flex takeoff temp is 63. Let's spin that guy up here. 63 right there. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. I don't know why it's telling me man thrust. I think it should go to flex takeoff right there. So that might be just a little something I'm either not doing correctly, or maybe it still needs to be looked at. I'll try my best, Iowa Scotsman, to keep it up here. I think I'm going to back taxi and take the whole runway. Why not? Miami traffic. Egypt Air Cargo will be backtracking 27 left at Charlie 1, Miami. Not hearing anybody in the pattern. Not seeing anybody on final. No one's coming that way. Let's go ahead. It's a 12,000 foot runway, which should be far more than we need, but again, it's always better to have it in front of you, have the extra room in front of you than behind you. Just in case we need to go rejected. Okay, I think we're all like in pretty good shape here for sure. A little bit uphill, it kind of feels like. Okay, we're going to arm the profile, and I will arm the heading select as well here. See how soon we need that. We're just climbing basically straight out and straight up, guys. We make that slight left-hand turn to 245 when we're above 1,300. That's the only real restriction that I saw. Now, this does really feel uphill, boy. I'm really giving it some beans here. 40%. And 2, trying to get up this hill. That's all right. It'll really be a fast takeoff. Oh, the other thing I tell you I checked out the other day was that scenery pack that Steve PHL sent and shared with us up there in British Columbia. It's a seaplane and helicopter pack. It's 500 kilometers of shoreline, and oh my lord, is it? I buzzed around there for like an hour last night. It is really awesome. Miami traffic, Egypt Air 816 is departing 27 left, Miami. I'll talk about that though a little bit more here once we get ourselves lined up, if we can get ourselves lined up. There we go. Come on, girl. All right, let's make sure everything's ready to go here. We're going to do landing lights coming on. Those will be on. Everything else is good there. We will set that to continuous relight. We need projected takeoff for the brakes. We need to arm the spoiler and anti-ice not needed. Okay, and you know one thing I always forget to do? Let's turn the timer. All right, here we go. Takeoff power. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed's alive. There's 100 knots. B1 and rotate. Positive brake, you're coming up. I should have turned my display down just a little bit here. I can do that right now. I'll mess with it later. There's 1,400. We'll make this turn and bring a notch of flaps up. There's heading. We'll see you later, Niami. How are we doing? Come on here. I want to turn my... Why is that not turning down? Which one of these turns my display down here? I don't know which one. Right? I should have done that before I took off. Maybe it's this guy. I can't turn the main display down, guys. Alright, let's not worry about that. Let's go direct to... Uh-oh. What's happening here? I'm getting slow. Just farting around. Whoops. I was farting around with some other stuff and not paying attention to my airspeed. Alright. Climbing a little too aggressively, so let's just fly the plane, fly the plane, fly the plane. There we go. I kind of thought my profile was supposed to take care of that climb, but I guess not. There we go. That's better airspeed. Profile. We're going to go nav. Let's see if we got it now. Okay. And there's no lever climb in this sucker. Let's go direct Banga. Inserts. Head on out of here. Alright, there we go. Ooh, that's beautiful. I got a feeling we're going to get some pretty awesome shots today, you guys. We'll grab this one to start out with. Lovely. Alright, we are through 8,300, I think that's what it was. So we're going to go standard altimeter. Let's put our lights away here. I don't have the click spot angle there, nor there. I kind of almost feel like I need to be over here a little bit. Let's do this. Let's look up here. Come here. There we go. Click, click. Wing light off. Continuous ignition off. Everything else is green and happy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You know what I also didn't do is I didn't really check my gens to make sure they were doing what they're supposed to be doing. Gen 1, Gen 2. Gen 2 not producing kind of quite like Gen 1 is here, but looks like those are doing fine. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Onward and upward we go. 14,000. We're only going to 240, so, you know. You know. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, let the airspeed get a little low there, and again, I'm not sure what happened there, but that's always on the pilot, right? It always falls back on the pilot. We are in clamp mode, so we're looking for 102.1, and yeah, like we're exceeding that greatly. Interesting. That doesn't appear to be working quite like it should be. Just curious, if I pull back on the throttles, yeah, no, nothing happened. So it is managing it, but it's just The thrust limit, I feel like it's a little too much, so I'll keep an eyeball on things. $18,000. Yeah, we're already coming up to top of climb here. Oh well, I guess it'll be a little bit nicer view as we're cruising. That'll be fun. All right, up, up, and away. Again, flight time today, we are expecting 2 hours and 21 minutes in the air. Probably a block time of 2 hours and 49 minutes. And a lot of looking around, a lot of sightseeing as we fly here. It should be quite nice weather-wise. Not really seeing anything on the radar. And yeah, I'm not seeing a whole heck of a lot, you guys. At least in this neck of the woods. If you know much about this area, please feel free to share, because like I said before, I do not. I know that there's some awesome bush flying to be had here, and there's some really, really fantastic wildlife and just open spaces. In the MSFS map, of course, you can locate, like, if you've got a herd of giraffes and things like that. So I'm kind of looking forward to trying to do a little bit of that. I know it's sort of been done to death, but I haven't really done it all that much. The only time I've really chased wildlife around is up around Alaska, where I was trying to find some bears and things like that. So, all right, there we go, ladies and gentlemen. 240, just like that. Bada bing, bada boom. And let's see if it manages us here, or if we end up overspeeding. It looks to me like we're going to get close to the reds, and interesting, we are still climbing. So I'm trying to release and pull back. So I wonder let's go to cruise mode here, and let's see if it slows us down any. Interesting. Interesting. So as I try to take manual control of the throttle here, this is not doing anything. This is really strange.
Hello, test, test, test.
M. Stein, what's going on? Having a little issue here. Might rip the wings off. Just saying. Alright, so that's interesting. Alright, so if I take the auto throttle off, and let's just pull back to manual here. So my target is about 98.8. I'm obviously going to have to slow down a little bit more than that initially. That is very strange, though, you guys. I wonder what was going on there. Okay, well, Let's try and let's see. Can I get it into? Trying to get into mock mode here. Yeah, let's we can run it pretty good here. Let's go 310 and see what that looks like here. So let's put that in. Nope. 310. See, now it's just it's not even, it's giving me, I guess, a little bit of a reference guide here, but I'm in manual thrust, so I've got to adjust it. And now it's saying a target of 100, so I've clearly overcompensated. We'll go back up to about that 98.2. Boy, this really is feeling like an old school. Pull the throttle back. Yeah, no kidding. Like my throttle was clear back to about 50%, but my auto throttle, 289 is the speed I'm looking for here. So let's set that 289, and we are in cruise. If I go auto throttle and give that to the airplane, let's see what happens. 289. It looks like it's trying to go down to it now, but it certainly did not initially. Yeah, so there may be a couple pieces of wing missing when we get into to Freetown. You know, what the heck? Ooh, this is just getting better and better, guys. Serves me right for complimenting any builds. What was I thinking? Okay, we appear to be stable now. And I still don't know how to. That's the ND. So what am I turning up and down here? Anything? Is this having any effect on any instrument? Oh, that's I literally have no idea what that's affecting. Oh, there we go. All right. So this should be theoretically turning down the, maybe not. PFD, let's spin it down. There we go. Holy cow, it took me long enough. Beautiful. 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 Andy's nav display. Yeah, shoot. I would have flunked the quiz, buddy. That's more seeable. Beauty. Okay, so let's do some Volanta stalking and see what's going on. Here we are again, straight across from, I think this is Niger, and then into Sierra Leone on the coast. That's kind of why I picked this out. Ah, man, I had Egypt come online. I could have flown. So one of the flights I was considering was from over here. Might have been this guy. It was about the same distance up to Egypt. Maybe we'll do that next time. But this is a cool little area also with the pyramids and the Sphinx and all that stuff. Well, shoot, I kind of regret doing that now, but that's okay. Who would have known? The Middle East does have pretty good coverage. I shouldn't say that Africa doesn't have much, but the Middle East is pretty good generally. And then you'll get some down here, Johannesburg, kind of South Africa. And then sometimes you'll catch a little bit up here when Spain is doing an event, you know, Morocco and Tunisia and Algeria. So, you know, kind of the fringes. But again, you can see just how big. Like it's bigger than the U.S., right? Bigger than South America. So finding coverage, I'm sure, is challenging. And so much of this, I think, too, is fairly like uncontrolled. So, you know, that might also be a little bit of a challenge. Only 2 friends in the air. Tabletop Androids at Reading, and QC Frank is somewhere Where are you, QC Frank? No idea. Doesn't really say. So, pretty quiet on a Tuesday night. What's going on ATC wise besides Egypt? Europe has gone to bed. We've got some New York Oceanic, Boston Center. It's a Northern Lights Tuesday. Yeah, so we've got this, Yellowknife and Edmonton and Fort McMurray. That's lit up. That's pretty cool. Oh, Albuquerque, Denver, and Minneapolis Center, and Montreal. And then a little bit of stuff down here in the Caribbean as well. So, pretty quiet night, honestly. Pretty quiet night, but a nice night to be flying over Africa, and hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying a little, just a little relaxing, almost AMSR-esque flight. Connor, hey, what's up? Tim Dog, you should be on. What, Tim Dog? Toa Sampa, hello. All right, let's see. What do maybe I just need to refresh here. Maybe I need to refresh. Ah, there's Tim Dog. He's up Boston way. Very nice, very nice. Heading down to Kennedy. Awesome. Did you, you must have picked up that updated scenery that was on sale. Kennedy scenery was on sale this week for 25% off. Very cool. Safe travels, Tim. Hope you have a great flight. Thanks for stopping by. Connor, thank you. That was the coolest retro livery picture that you posted, Connor. Like, when I saw that, let me show you what I'm talking about, you guys. Connor is what's going on, Dane Flats and Raiders? Nice to see you guys. How the heck are you? Happy Tuesday. Here's the picture that Connor posted. Look at this old retro Astrojet livery. This is on a 737-800, by the way. And I was like, that is such a cool livery. Like, I might even consider upgrading and buying that stupid 800 variant of the PMDG, just so I could get that livery. Man, I like that so much. Motley Aces, what about Bob? Hi guys. Happy, oh hey, where I keep doing this, guys. Hey, I'm giving people the clean sweep view tonight because we got this beautiful sunrise over Africa, and we're just enjoying flying over, some country that we've never flown before. So, all right, you're going to bed 5 a.m. flight tomorrow. All right, buddy. Sleep well. Enjoy. I hope there's maybe a new trip report that's going to be coming. So then, another friend posted this. It's a little bit of a history over this Astrojet themed Boeing, and makes for some good reading there. So, I love it. I love it. You guys can go check that out. But what a cool idea, I just love the bare metal. I don't know. There's just something about that just is so. It's just so cool. But anyway, just some good reading. Dane, how are you? How was your flight? Did you do a little bit of that Midway madness, Midway Monday stuff last night? That looked like it was a hopping joint. Did ye? Hey, Guinness salute. Oh, thank you. Extra stout. I'm coming back at you with a little blue dolphin myself tonight. Well, not even in the ice water, so not blue dolphin on the rocks, just a straight up blue dolphin. Ah, but a Guinness. That sounds delicious. That sounds delicious. Z Patriot, what's going on? Hello, hello. You departed out of O'Hare to avoid the ground stop. Ah, good deal. Is there a good Astrojet livery for the PMDG? Motley Aces, I think there is, but unfortunately, it's for the DC-6.
That's actually not true.
I'm looking here. No, I think the AnyBuilds forum is saying that there is actually an Astrojet livery. Yeah, there it is. I don't know if it's up to date, but it does look like there is one. So, yeah, I might have to think about that stupid 800 variant now, just because there's so many different liveries that are available. God, they suck you in. I bought the 700 when it first came out because I was just jonesing for a good 737, and now I'm going to end up with all of those stupid things. What about Bob? Thank you for the follow. I hope life is good on a Tuesday or Wednesday morning. Let's hop back outside, you guys. It's starting to get really, really pretty out here.
That's actually not true.
Sea Patriot, thanks. Appreciate you. So here's us, by the way. For those of you coming in from the Dane Flats channel, if we haven't met already, hello, nice to meet you. My name is Brant. Welcome to the Melvin Leroy channel. We are flying today from Niamey, Niger to Freetown, Sierra Leone, and it's a part of this Africa to Go package that I shared a link to. I should just have this up and ready for you guys, but this is the link to that. It's freeware scenery, and it drops a bunch, and I mean a bunch of scenery. I think we're going to get a little bit of mountains and some interesting stuff here, not just the Sahara Desert. Here's what it does to this is what it does to Africa. So here is Africa. These are all the sceneries that are included in Africa, including like 9 or 10 international airports like Egypt, or where we departed from, Freetown, of course, Johannesburg and Cape Town, and like it is a comprehensive, massive upload, but really is gonna, I think, unlock a lot of not just jet flying, because that's not all we do here, but a lot of bush flying. That's really the what we love doing on this channel is flying out in the bush somewhere. So nothing says bush more than the expanse of Africa. So there are lots and lots of places to explore. I'm really looking forward to that. But today we're just doing a bit of a tour with the A300. We haven't flown this since the update, so you like bush, you're not gonna lie. Yeah, we need to get you involved in one of these things here. Have I done any island hopping around in or around the Marshall Islands? I have not yet. That would be definitely a fun area to fly. So so many great places for sure to fly, and yeah, we'd love to do that. We've been down in kind of Papua New Guinea area, but that's about as close to the Marshalls really as I've gotten. But there's just lots and lots of great, well, I can even show you here. This isn't everywhere I've flown, but this is kind of a breakdown of that area, and I know that there's been work done down here, right? And I'm not 100% sure where the Marshall Islands are, but I think they're kind of like, out in here. So haven't quite made it out there, done some Solomon Island stuff, down in here in New Caledonia, but love these bush strips in Papua New Guinea, obviously, but would love to spend some time out here for sure, and buzz around in either a float plane or, something that can get into and out of those little short strips. I even considered there was a Catalina that was kind of calling my name a while back.
60.
But yeah, the PBY Catalina that was calling my name a little while back, but I kind of have not, you know, like it was sort of, you know, kind of like, anyway, I think it was a port over from FSX or something like that. No, it's a TO download. I'm trying to find the link here. Good Fixins, hello, hello, hello. So nice to see you. All right, where is that PBY? Where is it? PBY 5A. Consolidated Catalina. Oh, here we go. I think I found it. Let me see. Yeah, no, that's not it. Well, it's out there, or it was out there at one time, because I remember seeing it, thinking that'd be kind of cool. All right, here's one that I actually. Oh, that's for Flight Sim X. Oh wait, that's for FSX. Sorry. Anyway, all right. Anyway, I like, and maybe I'm thinking of the wrong sim. Maybe I'm thinking all the way back to my P3D days. But like that aircraft there is made for the Marshall Islands, and they're flying, you know, from Hawaii down to Papua New Guinea, and that would be kind of fun. But anyway, Mrs. Digi on the mend. Uh-oh. I didn't know that there was something going on with your bride there, Digi driver. Sorry to hear that. It's a challenging aircraft if you're new to watercraft, yeah. I just like it because it's right, it's that golden era, that romantic era of flight. And it just is it's pretty cool how that's kind of how it all started, right? That's the genesis of you know, commercial passenger airline. And all right, so I've got I can find the videos for it. Okay, maybe there's a link here. Maybe there's a link here. Aircraft file from... Oh, it is. Well, so I guess I was in the right spot. So, all right, this is not exactly jumping out to me, but French VFR, I guess, is the boats for MSFS. That's not it. Aircraft for... oh, there we go. PBY. So maybe that's the... I don't know how you download it, but I seem to... Like I felt like there was a better site that had pictures, and anyway, download, I guess, at your own risk. Maybe it's the X-Plane version I'm thinking of. Do you think? Here's one that's no, that's the one I already looked at. Am I crazy? Good Fixins? Is there a PBY Catalina or one of the Sims, and it's a... I swear it is a freeware. And I don't know. I don't know. The time change. I'm gonna blame. I've been blaming everything on the time change here. So. That's what I'm... Okay, that... I just found that right as you mentioned it. Here it is. So, I apologize, guys. It was an X-Plane 11 version, and it was a freeware, and from what I remember, it, you know, looking at it now, it looks kind of rough, but it wasn't half bad. It was about half fun to fly and funky with the startup, and anyway, so forget about it. I guess there isn't one for MSFS like I thought, but regardless. All right, I need to take a little stretch here, and I'm going to give you some outside views. As I do that, if you don't mind, give me just 2 minutes here. Stretch the legs, refill my water, and I will be right back. Enjoy the outside views here. Oh yeah, the Grumman Goose. Maybe that's what I was thinking about. It's the Grumman Goose. The really big propeller airplane. Let me see. And that, I think that Goose, big radials, yeah. That one's not a freeware though. That one is that's a payware. Yeah, this is the one I'm thinking of here for. Maybe that's what I was thinking with Catalina. Now this is definitely not the Catalina, but in the similar kind of category. Oh, the big radials is the freeware one. Oh, there we go. Big radials. Probably on the TO somewhere. Well, this one here is saying $20. Well, anyway, regardless, not what I'm really looking for, but looks like the plane, yeah, from the Disney Tailspin. It does. It got a very cartoonish look to it, doesn't it? Totally agree. Big radials is payware. Okay. There is a freeware goose. I see. I have to read your... reading is the key to smart, and I didn't read. So, yeah, sorry about that. So here's the other share that I wanted to talk to you about. There's this Port Neville, or Neville and beyond. 13 airfields, 500 square kilometers up in the British Columbia area. And this one is a tiny download. 352 kilobytes. All it is basically shoreline improvement and these little seaplane docks with a few elements, few scenery elements, cabins and stuff. So it's a really small file size, but holy cow. Let me show you, and I'll share this link as well, guys. If you enjoy float plane flying, then this might be right up your alley, but let me show you what it does to my map here. So this guy now is up here, and see if I can... Where was I at? Watch it not. See if it'll show my flights. I think was I up here? No, that's Quantum River. Might not be able to find it. Shoot. Okay, I'm drawing a little bit of a blank here, you guys. I apologize, but it's kind of up in the Powell River area here, so I don't know why it's not showing as add-on scenery, but it should be, yeah, up in this neck of the woods. And so much fun, just a lot of fun. Helicopter pad also at each one of these little airstrips, and yeah, I'm gonna fly up here on Tuesday. And probably, I don't know if I'm going to break out the, I was initially thinking maybe I would do the Lodi Beaver, but I flew the llama up there yesterday and just had a ton of fun. Just kind of like tonight's flight. It was just relaxing and, nothing major going on, so you could just sort of hang out and had a couple other streams going. You guys kind of know how that goes, but anyway, check it out. That's what I'm planning on doing Thursday, and then that'll be my last stream for the week as I'm heading out of town to go hang out with some family for a little while. Well, we had a little bit of a glitch in the auto throttle on departure, and it was almost like I got stuck in some sort of toga lock. I was over speeding there for a little while, but we disconnected the auto throttle, kind of got the plane under control speed-wise, and then got the speed set and re-engaged. Now we are matching up with our cruise here, so I don't know what that was all about. Hopefully that won't be an issue as we head in. And speaking of heading in, I do think it would be worthwhile to maybe do some planning around that. Since we have some time, better to do it sooner rather than later. So let's get down here and let's take a look at Freetown. All right, we want our arrival. We're going to be on the Ovla 1 Bravo. Ovla 1 Bravo. Okay. And we're expecting runway 30, so we've got an ILS 30. And let's have a little look-see here, and let's see what runway that looks like here. Ba-ba, 30. Come on. Give me the chart. Give me the chart. Not one, give me the chart. Okay. Interesting. There we go. Alright. So, what am I looking for here? Like, it looks like there's a DME arc approach from either direction. Or maybe I can go direct to Charlie India 30 and intercept that localizer. It'd be kind of interesting to see how well it flies the DME arc. Alright, so I've got either Lima Lima 003 as an initial fix, or Charlie India 30 as an initial fix. Let's see what the options are. Lima Lima 03, and that looks like it's yep, that's going to be our choice. Okay, well, we'll take it then. Please, thank you, sir. May I have another? And all right, kind of kicked me out of my star there, didn't it? Ah, there we go. ILS runway 30, Lima Lima 03. So we'll fly that 15 DME arc, and yeah, sounds good. Let's now look at this approach though, and make sure we don't have anything crazy going on. This must be due to a little bit of terrain. Do you think? Could that be it? Man, it's taking a long time to load these approaches. So, oh, this is taking me pretty much right into to Matin. I'm gonna have to vector myself potentially. Alright, well, anyway, the only restriction I see here is Matin needs to be 240 and above 2,500, if that's our initial fix. So, interesting. That puts me here. That really conflicts with... Alright, I think what I'm probably going to do here is at Ovlog, I think I'm going to take myself direct to this fix. You know what? Maybe not. Maybe I'll take myself direct here and just try to intercept coming on in. We need to be down at 4,000 here, so that's 15 out, and then down to 2,000. Catch the glide slope. All right, let's take a look at what we have here. Just see. So we'll have a little bit. In fact, I'm even going to go up here to the plan mode. You'll see there's going to be a little bit of a conflict here. Fly somewhere ported over there. Widgeon? Oh man, why didn't I see that? Huh? Are they offering that as payware, or what is that? I haven't seen that. It's been out for a while. Well, there you go. Shows you what I've been watching out for. Let's see. Payware. All right. There's the Newport. I remember seeing that. Chancellor, I have that. Oh, sure enough, there it is. Ported product. Widgeon. And not really. I don't like the Fly Simwares. I don't always like their website. Oh yeah, there you go. That works. Well, anyway, Just Flight probably has it. $30 for the widget. Well, you know, if it's Fly Simware, it's probably pretty dang nice, even if it's a ported project. Ooh, that looks rough. never mind. That's probably why I didn't get it. That's definitely some FSX looking texturing there. Oh boy. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, yep. All right. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh, I was gonna step through here. Let's steppy. Let's see where our conflict is. Coming in, down to Matin. And then, yeah, then from Matin it takes me out to the DME arc. Doesn't look like it's going to fly the DME arc all that well. So I think what we're going to do is when we get to Ovlog, we're going to just take ourselves all the way down and all the way down here to this initial fix. On the other hand, the Lear is also ported. Yeah, it is, but I feel like they've done a little bit of work to make the Learjet look more native. Is that the right word? I don't know. I don't remember what the Learjet in FSX looks like, I guess. But I just feel like that widget definitely was early on in the texturing process. I need to. We're going to set the ILS frequency here. It is 1099. And the course is 295. I'm sure though, Fixie, there's somebody out there that loves that widget and was all over that sucker. Lear 45? No, it's a 35 Alpha. And it is nice. No question about it. Yeah, Ron, you would like it. A pretty good update here, this last one, by the way. I haven't flown it for a little while. I need to get that back on stream here. But did some updates to the tablet and some state-saving things. And it's hard to believe that they're calling it, still pre-release when it's more complete than some of the payware released products that I have. Yeah, one of your go-to aircraft in FSX Digi. Yeah, it's fantastic. Man, I like this livery of that bird. Is that a hawk, do you think? It's cool. Great color scheme. And trying to win it first. It's not a bad plan. That's how I got the Comanche. I got lucky enough and won this sucker. So there's another plane I haven't flown for a little while. So many aircraft, so little time. All right, I'm trying to look for my wind, my descent forecast in my sim brief. You know what I could do? Oh, it's kind of hard to do this though. I don't think this pops out. Yeah, it doesn't pop out like the one in X-Plane. You can grab the operational flight plan off of here, and you can even do a little navigraph if you wanted. I leave this off just for performance, but if you go here, you can grab the OPF, and that will also give you the information that you need. But I always feel kind of bad about like going from here to here to here to. I'd rather just look outside my. I just have SimBrief pulled up over here. I need to get Avatab because I think with Avatab I could put the window right here and we could still see it without me clicking back and forth. But this is all I'm looking for. The briefing preview is the tab that has it. If you just go down to the bottom, you can you'll see there's your flight log. Right below the flight log, you've got your descent forecast right here, this last column. And so I'm going to take my winds from that descent forecast and plug it in here, guys. So obviously I don't need anything above 200 since we're so low. So at 200, it's forecasting 357 and 15. Really nice light winds today all the way around. I mean, if we would have went up a little higher, a little lower, it wouldn't have mattered. 150. 15,000 changes a little bit. Now we're 075 and 17. So swinging around just a little bit. And then 10,000. Yeah, it looks like we're at 051 and 20. Oops. Oh, what did I put? Flight level 10. Maybe that's what I have to have. Flight level 10. I bet that's what it was. Too many zeros. No, flight level 100. I've done something wrong here. It doesn't like it. 51 and 20. Add an extra character in there or something. Alright, that'll work. And then when we get on the ground, we are expecting winds to be 210 at 14. And, sorry, temperature. No. Winds, yeah, sorry, 210 degrees and 14 knots. Yeah, there we go. All right, so the forecast is in. And anything else we need here? Does look like I could do a little update if I wanted. I'm not going to worry about that too much, though. And I feel like I used to know this plane a lot more in depth than I currently do. But a few things have changed, and a few of the features from X-Plane 11, they didn't come over. So it's kind of interesting, but some new features did come over, though, like this integration with SimBrief. And that's kind of nice. Perfect timing. JFK approach came on when you were 30 nautical miles out. Tim Dog, heck yeah, buddy. Ha ha. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Love it when that happens. It happens so often in the other direction that it's like, it's really nice when it works out for you. right, the portion of Africa that we're flying over right now is actually does look fairly flat. Probably has some stuff going on down there. The photogrammetry is like, I don't know. Does that look like a little bit of auto gen to you guys, or it's really hard to tell? Some spots it doesn't look like it. Some spots it kind of does. I don't know. Coming up on a pretty good sized town here. Bobo Dioulasso. And it's interesting to see kind of what this city looks like here. But, uh-oh, what happened? There we go. But this is a pretty, it appears to be a pretty rural area, pretty rural part of Africa. Again, we're kind of buzzing through here. And yeah, when we get down here a little bit further, though, some terrain and things to look at. And of course, we've got the ocean. So it'll be kind of a pretty approach here. My first time flying out to this part, or this coast of Africa, so I'm excited. Hope you guys have enjoyed. It's just, again, one of those just sit back and relax, no ATC, no pressure. I kind of have needed this because the last few streams I've had that have been online and with ATC have not gone very well. I had a DC-3 flight. God, when was that? That might have been my very last flight. Flew it in heavy weather and flew it terribly. I mean, terribly. Got it down, but it was not good. I tried to fly in the tribute flight out of New York for the ATC gentleman that passed away, and I just like it. It was over an hour on the ground, and the controllers, they were doing a good job. It just was a really long delay, and I just kind of had a day, and so I got up to the front and kind of misunderstood taxi instructions, and he was gonna spin me around and kind of put me back in line, and I'm like, you know what, I think it's just a sign. So I disconnected and didn't fly that. But so the last couple flights, that one wasn't online obviously, but the last couple flights have kind of not had the best ending in the world. So I think I was just needing something kind of chill like this. But yeah. Joe XY, you redeemed an outside view. Here you go, my friend. Thanks for using the redeem, buddy. A306 Freighter Edition. Ooh, a little bit of a turn, you guys. Oh, action, baby. Joey, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you again for the outside view redeem. Appreciate you. I've moved on to Fresca. Did a lot of talking today, and at work, kind of have a little bit of a scratchy throat. Need a little bit of bubbles on it. All right, so we approach 132, so we'll be trying to ref out about 127-ish MDA for that. What is the MDA? Looks like 700. Let me get a better look here. Oh, goodness. Okay. So, final approach. We'll be ready to click that when it's time to go. You know, I can put a little wind correction in there too, because we're over 10 knots, right? On final. Let me double check that, guys. And I don't know if this is how you do it in the Airbus, but I remember reading about the Boeing. If it's over 10 knots, you put in half of. Gosh dang it! Now, like if it's 16 knots, you put in 8-knot correction. So what is 230 at 9? So I don't have to put it. I'm not going to put anything in for the wind correction. It's below 10 knots. You don't put anything in. All right, cool. Decision height is 335. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm really looking forward to the Just Flight version of this. They're doing this is the 306, and Just Flight's is, I think, the 302. and it will have actually an engineer's panel. So very excited about that. I'm going to be accused again of being a cat lady of A300s, but such a cool aircraft, and so many awesome stories of how it was developed, and just the going from concept to actual aircraft, and all the things that they had to do. You know, this doesn't really show, but like they used to. There's a little hatch underneath here that they climbed under. Actually, had to climb underneath the captain's seat to put the floppy disks into the computer to load your 80 or 100 waypoints. And there was an engineer that was assigned to do that before every flight, and just all that stuff. Like how loud it is in the cockpit, and 90% of that is just fans trying to keep all the computers cool. It was one of the very, very first ever aircraft that used modern, for the time, computers, and just how no one trusted this. They all wanted to make sure all the old steam gauges were still there, just in case that fancy computer stuff didn't work, and all that. I mean, just so many great stories. One of my favorite lines from reading about the development team, and of course it was a partnership all around the world. Several locations were building different parts of this, which was also a first, by the way. But the team that was in France talked about famously how they managed to squeeze. And I'll get the numbers wrong, but you'll get the gist of it. But like, we managed to squeeze 4 weeks of development into 6 months. Which, what the heck, all they do is design airplanes all day and go drink French wine at night. I could see why they extended the deadline a little bit there, but I don't know. Just really, again, an interesting era of aviation as you moved into the more modern systems, and yeah, really a cool plane. Pop up another little Volanta stock here. See if there's any other action going on. Again, Northern Lights Tuesday, really a fun event if you've ever considered flying in Canada and you're just a little nervous about, all the procedures and things like that. This is a great event to participate in. It's a training event for their air traffic, so there's kind of that whole vibe of it's cool. Just take it easy. We'll help you out. Tim Dog, you put her down at 140, but it was a floater. Well, yeah, that's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. How many G's? That's what I always look for. Pentagon's flying from Vancouver up to Winnipeg. Very nice, my good man. Pentagon, you've been going crazy with that Phoenix. I love it. I absolutely love it. What a great aircraft. There's Smitty. Smitty's buzzing around, or maybe he's on the ground there. Nope, he's in the air flying from where to where. Let's click on him and see. Detroit is where he departed. You got nowhere to go and all day to get there. He flew the blue The blue finest JetBlue livery. Which engine variant? I don't think I've flown the IAE yet. Sounds like that was one of the updates for the Phoenix that just came out, was a little tweaking with the engines as well. No other green aircraft. Oh, the JetBlue only flies IAEs. Well, maybe that's what I've flown. I haven't flown the other ones, CFMs or whatever those are. And a few more buddies out here messing around. And we're gonna go. Let's go. Let's look at Tim Dog's flight here. Let's review the statistics. Oh man, it used to give. Oh, there we go. Ooh, 140. 0.84 G's. That's pretty good, my friend. 123. That has to be pretty close to your landing speed there. Let's take a look. Oh, little wobble there. Little wobble. I don't know. The Soviet judge is going to deduct 1/10 of a point there. Ooh. All right, let's look at his descent path here. Oh man, sliced it in there like a professional. Beautiful, beautiful. Hit the ground. Let's see, how much did he float it? How much did he float it? There's the runway, the start of it, and I think there's displaced threshold. So I think the actual runway doesn't start here till here. I think that doesn't look all that floaty to me there, Tim. I think that looks pretty good. You floated a lot, okay? When ATC came on, oh, you started. Oh, that's so you were going to do your own deal here. Yeah, so you're pretty close to what they actually wanted you on at the end of the day. Yeah, that's just good. That's just a pilot knowing what he's doing. Like, you knew right about here was where you had to start coming in. Oh, very awesome. All right, thanks for letting us put your Volanta statistics on the World Wide Web there. Floated a lot. I don't know. I think sometimes we're too hard on ourselves. You've flown that route enough to know, yeah, they usually take you around. Yeah, robber. What I like is every now and again they'll give you that, this eastbound 1-3 left approach. That's fun. They'll bring you kind of down and around, like south of the airport, almost along the little shoreline here. That's one. They carve you right in at the end. That's something else, man. That is something else. Let me see if I can find that plate for that. That's a son of a gun. I tell you what, it's fun though. It is fun. Turn to final. Yeah, you got to be. It's like the expressway visual approach into Newark. No, or is that LaGuardia? Trying to find it, guys. Yeah, I think this is our guy right here. They bring you right in, and you can shoot it, RNAV, but even at that, like Like, this is a visual guidance fix. So if you don't have the old Mill Creek there, you got to kind of do something different. Hotel, I love it. And of course in Microsoft Flight Sim, this stuff is a little bit easier to see, but that is a heck of a turn right there, man. And then there's one for 1-3 left. Let me see if I can find that sucker. 1-3 left. Where's that one? ILS. There's, oh, there we go. So again, pretty comparable. This is the one I'm a little more familiar with, but this is a super short runway too. It's like, it feels like you're setting it down at Bayport or something. But that's a fun place to fly. It is something else, man. It is so, like, every time I fly there, I keep telling myself I just need to not fly there, because my system just can't, like, it just can't keep up. And I'm unable to install the FrameGen mod because, well, there's a lot of reasons, but one of the reasons is I don't have the, it won't let me modify the directory that I need to modify. I don't have authorization for some reason, and I don't know why that is. I've been trying to work through that, but I think the easier fix is going to be, like, it's just time for an update, upgraded computer. I have the one I built right now is pieced together from about 4 different computers, and while it works just fine, there are some things kind of like that don't work so well. The other directory that I don't have access to to copy and paste and move things around is the community folder, of all places. So the only thing I can do is flat out delete things, and I can't even copy and paste somewhere else. So like when I set up the add-on linker, I had to completely delete everything out of my community folder, and then when I reinstalled it, I just had to make sure that it was somewhere else. Oh, I think the Toga Dog is telling me something here. Let me take him out, and of course he didn't want to go up when I went up, but I'm going to take him out right now. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Thank you for that, you guys. Appreciate you. Let me have a minute. My toga dog also did. Let's take a look at the progress page here. Got a little while yet, but let's see. 469 miles to destination. And
Hello, Samson.
we're doing about 420 across the ground, so just a hair over an hour, I would estimate. Hey! Greetings from Dallas. Nice. What is going on, Downwind Sim? I'm having some Pringles. How long are you down in Big D for? You are never home anymore. You are Johnny Cash, man. Flying home tomorrow. Too bad your travel adventures never bring you this way. KADS to Spirit of St. Louis. What is KADS? I don't know where that is. Very nice. Try not to crunch in your ears. Sounds like it's a perfect spot for a little biz jet. Let's take a look at this outfit here. Addison Airport. Let's take a look. Let's see the photos here. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Here's Downwind Sim on the instrument approach. Oh, holy cow. A little bit windy. Nice. There's your jet. Pretty close to what you've were flying in there, isn't it? It's a bit unnerving. Nerd with wings, what's going on? Oh, that's pretty. Did you stay at that fancy FBO? Look at all these sexy biz jets. Ooh, they got like a little museum kind of in there. Oh, that's cool. Stearman. Yeah, just kind of doing a little chill flight over some country we've never been. Flying over the top of kind of Western Africa right now. It's pretty cool. 7 years ago doing some work. Ooh, look at that. A couple of old warbirds in there. What motor at Laron? Was that motor a Laron? I don't know. How nice is the FBO? Digi Driver wants to know. Very nice. There's some good shots of the let me get my mug out of the way so you can see a little bit. The rotary engine. I'm not sure what it was. A Laron. I don't know my rotary engines well enough. So is this this must be on the site here then, huh? Jimmy Doolittle Drive. Oh, that's cool. There's a name for you. Very nice museum on the field. You're working too hard, it sounds like. Oh, scale replica of a Queen of Disguise. Do I have that one? Is that one that I have? Yeah. Scale replica.
747 Queen of the Sky.
I get to go see Mr. Disguise this weekend. I'm pumped. Oh. Cool. Is that a MiG? That's a MiG, isn't it? I got to sit in one of those at our aviation museum that's west of town here. It didn't look quite as nice as that. St. Louis 2019, what a crazy trip. Ah, very cool. Addison Airport. Who knew? Who knew? Great to see you guys. Thank you for coming in, Downwind Sim. I hope that your business trip went well, and row your boat gently down the stream. Don't tempt Jeffrey, man. That guy, he is an artist, and he will incorporate that somehow into one of his creations. Jeffrey, it sounded like the play went really well from all accounts and the pictures that I saw. Congrats on an excellent production. I know you and your lovely wife love that kind of stuff and put a lot of time into that. I understand you were part of the, not just part of the cast, but part of the set crew and the whole work. So anyway, congratulations. And it sounds like job well done, my friend. Looking forward to hearing all about it down in Vegas here in a couple of months. If everything lines out, it's looking pretty good for me to go. So I'm excited about that. Next time I need an autograph. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Tim Dog's going to be there. Heck yeah, man. There's a lot of you that I have not met yet. I've only been there once, but I think I speak for everybody that was there that it was well worth it. If you have the ability, you have the time, you'd be the drunk guy in the Hawaiian shirt. It's fun to go, no doubt about that. And I think I felt kind of bad for the organizers because I didn't go to very many of the sessions. I spent more time just wandering around and looking at the vendor booths and talking to friends that you just hadn't ever met in real life. And I think we ate as much Mexican as we could in 3 days. But it was certainly well worth it, and I really am excited about being able to go again this June. Again, not finalized yet, but I just have to have some logistical things fall into place, and we should be good. Can't say that I'm all that excited about Las Vegas per se, but I was really hoping St. Louis would win out because I had an in on a B&B that I heard was pretty nice. Mrs. B is coming down. That'll be awesome to see her, meet her in person as well, to meet the woman that was able to wrangle in Jeffrey Aloysius Becker. You're gonna see if you could squeeze it in. Yeah, you're so stinking busy, but I sure hope you can make it again there, Ralph. That was a ton of fun. My wife is not gonna make it this year, but I'll be there. All right, so we're getting into some little more hilly terrain, and looks like the weather's going to hold. Now I need to turn this up because now it's getting a little dark. There we go. That's a nice effect. That really is. That's how it should be. Those backlit panels are tough to see. Great visiting with y'all. Yeah, I can tell you've been down there a little bit. The 2 days you've been down there, that Texas accent's really sticking with y'all. Okay. I don't think that there is an arrival config. No, I think it's just all done on the McDo. So head back to the flight plan, and yeah, we've got a little ways yet. Gonna be a late one for me here on a Tuesday night. I still got an awful lot of work week to try to pull off here, but that's okay. Like I said, sometimes I think it's just like it's just good to sit and listen to an airplane, you know, for just a couple, 2 or 3 hours, and just kind of watch the world go by. If I would close my big yapper, it'd probably be even that much better. I wish I had some ATC nearby, but there's nothing. I can't, there's no way I'm going to get, oh, it's off now. Egypt Center was on for a little while, but as you can see, yeah, we may be a little less than an hour. You know, maybe a little bit less. We're getting there for sure. I'm really excited to see what the coast looks like. The Gulf of Guinea and the Atlantic Ocean here. Really looking forward to it. South Atlantic. I think a hop across the ditch here is in order here, maybe later on. If this is 2 hours, this is only be about 3 hours. That'd be doable, wouldn't it? Now we have all this stuff down here too. All these airfields down here. Why? Oh, it's not showing in. Well, actually, it should be showing my scenery map. Anyway, the world update did a lot of work down here, so like there's a lot of places now to fly. I'm running out of hard drive space. That's all I know. Did I start at Timbuktu? No, I started at where did I start? I started at Niamey, Niger. It was 2 hours. I think it's at 2 hours and 9 minutes of flight time. So here's what it is. It looks long, but yeah. Niger to Sierra Leone. And it's all part of the Africa to Go freeware scenery pack. Waschrank, guten Tag, guten Abend. Welcome, Beethoven. Hi. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. Well, here's what it did, by the way. Hans, moin. Moin, Hans. That's true. It's 3 in the morning where you live, or 4 in the morning. You guys, you crazy Germans, you just never sleep over there. You're as bad as the Norwegian friends I have. You just don't sleep. Late night show, heck yeah. Well, if you stay here for very long, you're gonna fall right to sleep. That's all I can tell you. But But here's what, again, if you're just joining in, this is the Africa to go. This is what it does to the continent of Africa. So you have big international airports and you have small bush airports and everything in between. And I am really excited. Like, this is all I've done here. Not a whole heck of a lot, as you can see. But I'm planning on doing some more. This is one of my areas that I haven't flown very much. Here and Asia. I've just kind of not really spent much time, but anyway, that link is out there. Just do a just do a little search for Africa to go on the TO, and you'll get that. It's a beefy download. A lot of airports, a lot of scenery, a lot of libraries. So it takes a little bit of time, but like I just have it set up so that in my add-ons linker, if I'm not flying there, I just turn that continent off and it doesn't ever load. Yeah, Beethoven, there's not a lot of pilots flying there, not a lot of ATC, so it is definitely one of those deals where you just it's just a chill out Tuesday evening deal. And as much as anything, we're we're investigating the new Inabuild's A300, which has got a couple of updates. So it's a 2 for the price of 1, you guys. So I'm glad you came in there. Yep, awesome to fly there for sure. And Afghanistan is really crazy to look at. No kidding. No kidding. Is that where you guys were tonight? But I'm excited to get down a little closer. Those of you that know me, you know that I like the general aviation and the bush flying, every bit as much as the cargo flying and stuff like that. So this is really, as you might imagine, like this is just some country down here that is full of surprises and full of amazing little bush strips. And I'm looking forward to that. Nope, you South America. Oh, Patagonia. Oh, wow. Yeah. Big fan of South America. I haven't flown Patagonia, but big fan of flying in South America. So, have I seen the Victoria Falls scenery of Jeppesen in Sim Market? Awesome for a VFR flight. I don't have it, but I watched Allison Johnson fly that. Let me see if I'm thinking of the right one. I watched her fly that. And yes, it was quite nice. It was really very nice. See if it loads up here for me. $14. Why is my... There we go. Ooh, look at the R66. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho. Yep, we're big fans of Allie. Big fans of Allie Johnson. She's another one I got to meet in person down in Houston, and what a gem. Amazing. Yeah, I watched her fly this for sure. This is a cool area. Yeah, I didn't realize it had so much like other scenery. This is almost like that Lukla scenery that I got. You can fly back and forth from base camp to Lukla, and all those little strips in between. Oh, this is really nice. There you go, little caravan, baby. Little caravan. That'd be a great plane to have down here for sure. Wow, that's That is really beautiful. Oh, it's animated. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my Lord. Wow. What a, holy cow. What a jump that would be. Wow. Oh, and some boats in there. Holy cow. This really does look nice. I might have to keep an eye on this. Oh, this maybe is a boat mod, huh? I don't know. That's pretty cool, though. The Bell 407. Who makes that? Is that Cow and Sim? Bell 407? Is this a built-in mission or something? Toa, this is a scenery pack for Victoria Falls over in Africa. I love that. I love that guy bungee jumping. That's pretty sick. That is pretty sick. Payware package here for MSFS. I'll put the link in there for you guys if you're interested. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. 4 bush strips, 6 heliports, 30 landable helipads in total. Additional remote helipads along the Zambezi River. Victoria Falls Bridge with animated jumper. Animated microlight speedboat raft cable car. Okay, cool. 23 miles of animated rapids. Wow. That's an animated heli mover at Elephant Hills Heliport. Wow, that's pretty cool. 14 euros. So what is that? That's about probably about 18 US dollars. How many Deutschmarks is that? I don't know. Beethoven is talking about she flew with Captain Arash, yeah, in the ultimate flight with celestial navigation of Amelia Earhart. Yeah, she does. She's done a lot of that. You know, she's really, it's kind of cool that we just had the Women in Aviation, you know, day not too long ago, because Allie has done so much. I mean, she has traced not just Amelia Earhart, but she has traced a lot of historical routes that were, you know, were trailblazed by female aviators, and I do greatly appreciate the fact that she will try to do them as period appropriate as she can. And so like that, the one you're talking about with Captain Arash, like, it was really awesome because he knows how to do that celestial navigation, and he was able to pull it off in the sim. It was really interesting. And they would, like, the leg from you know, to Howland Island, where Amelia Earhart, you know, unfortunately didn't make it. Like that was really interesting to watch them try to work out their position, and just, it was cool to see just how accurate they could be. But yeah. Anyway, Digi, you are heading out. All right, my friend. Thank you very much. God bless you as well. I hope prayers for your wife or your significant other to be feeling better there as well. So yeah, take care. Thanks for coming in, Digi. Always a pleasure to have you in the chat and visit with you as well. So have a good one, man. You really hope somebody comes out with a decent study level 707, 727, and 737-200. Yeah, you and me both for MSFS. You and me both. I would love all of those. Those would be very, very quickly added to my hangar. No doubt about that. Beethoven remembers the awesome flight. Yeah, you almost follow all the streams. Yeah. The 737-300. That's another one. Like if you think about, you know, what X-plane, the hold that they had in the flight sim community was some of those really high quality vintage FlyJ Sim and IXEG airplanes, right? And little by little, that's being chipped away by Microsoft Flight Sim. 747, you know, like all those, right? AvGeek AGC, what's going on? You were pleasantly surprised today when you found out the A320 was working cockpit in proper sequence on a Roblox flight sim of all game one. No kidding. Oh man. Tim Dog flew on the 300s often. Yeah. I can remember that was my first jet airplane was a 737-200. It was a Western Airlines, and then later on Frontier Airlines. That's hey Beethoven, thank you for the follow and welcome. Wash Rank, thanks again for the raid, man. That's so nice of you. I hope you're in bed dreaming sweet dreams, but if you're not, thank you, brother. You missed out on the 707 and 727 by Captain Sim, so really want to see a decent one for Microsoft. Yeah, and I had the 737-200 by Captain Sim. It was pretty good, but I also didn't. I moved away from FSX and P3D before I went down the 707 road, but. Just Flight's already announced they're working on study level 747 Classic. Yeah, they're working on study level A300 as well. Early model A300. I think a 200 edition with the engineers panel. So really excited about that. Really excited about that. All right, let's been chit-chatting. And it looks like we've got a little, nope, that's still not top of descent here. And it'll be a little while yet. Yeah. AMCAX. When we get to AMCAX, though, we're kind of turning towards where we need to be. So, and you have to remember, we are only cruising at 240, so... What airline tonight? A300 from Inibuilds. Egypt Air Cargo. Look at me struggle with the drone cam. Caution wake turb. Wish I was better with the drone cam. Tim Dog, you're out of here. All right, buddy. Enjoy your sleep. Yeah, me too. The first night I couldn't get to sleep on time. Last night I got to sleep on time. Woke up at 3:30 in the morning. I'm all messed up. So anyway, sleep well. Thanks for coming in, my friend, and we'll catch you hopefully on Thursday. I'll be back messing around with some float plane stuff, I think. TOA. Talking about Microsoft Flight Simulator for 95 through 2002. You were the 737-400 was the one you started with. Yeah, heck yeah. And you bought MSFS on Steam and the scenery for Fresno, and now you're for now not interested in installing it. Yeah, Fresno was. It's a good scenery. Kind of a cool area. Big math test today, buddy. What math class are you in right now, AppGeek? I'm a math teacher. You probably know that, right? Ooh, de Havilland Comet. Yes, please. TOA. Were we separated at birth, my friend? Some of those old suckers, man. Golly, an Electra. Lockheed Electra, how cool would that be? Algebra 1, yeah, man. Yeah, man. I gave a quiz in Algebra 1 today. We're talking about quadratics. Doing some solving quadratics by factoring. That was our quiz today. What were you guys studying? All right. Wash Rank, thank you again, my friend. Always good to visit with you. I hop in and lurk and try to learn a little more German all the time, but I'm not a quick study, but I don't care what language it is. I love what you're doing. You're an excellent aviator, very good entertainer, and it just always leaves me in a good mood to hang out with you and your crew. So sleep well, my friend. Fresno is your home airport, so automatic buy. Sweet. Guys, go follow Wash Rank if you haven't already, by the way. You will enjoy the heck out of his stream. Gute Nacht und schlaf gut. Good night and sleep well. Is that right? Schlaf gut. How close am I? Yay! Score one for the American. Guten, my mom used to say Guten Noben as well. So get out of here. Wash Rank. Go to bed. Go to bed. We'll see you. We'll see you next time. Well, AvGeek Central, you probably did well. You seem like a smart young man, and I hope you did well. It's always fun for your teachers when their students perform well. You know, they take a lot of pride in that. I hope you know that. They work hard and they try to set up things as best they can for their students to be successful, and like that's the payoff for teachers. So, which route tonight? We flew from Niger, and we're heading to Sierra Leone. Here's the official route. Delta Romeo November, which is Niamey, Niger, and we're heading into Freeport. I believe it's called Freetown in Sierra Leone. Looks a little something like this, and we're kind of in that western little nose of Africa. And it was one of my shorter options. I had a couple of flights. There was one flight that was maybe a little shorter, but I wanted to fly to the Gulf, or I wanted to fly to the ocean. So that's why I picked. Yeah, Niamey to Freetown. Yeah, it's been good. It's been a lot of fun. Really enjoying it. So again, guys, just as a reminder, we don't have a whole lot in terms of our arrival. What I'm going to do when I get to Ovlog is I'm going to vector myself direct to Charlie India 30, and we're going to attempt to just intercept. We're not going to fly this DME arc. The approach takes us to Matan, but that doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I guess we could go to Matan and we could turn outbound and come in if we wanted to, but I think I'm going to put in 4,000 and we're going to try to hit ourselves down. And I think maybe we'll just play it by ear. If on the way down we feel like we could maybe vector ourselves here, base to final, we will. Otherwise, maybe we'll go to Matan and do a little outbound to try to get ourselves configured in terms of speed and altitude. But that is our approach. Toa's finally on started descent into Toronto. You flew the 7-6 from Fort Lauderdale. Ooh, man, that's a flight. That's about as long, maybe a little longer than the one I just did. My flight time today was, or scheduled, 2:21, so about 2.5 hours. The other thing I want to do real quickly before we start to descend is let's take a look at the map here and see where we're going. So VIP, that looks like us, right? I wonder. I bet this kind of is the cargo area. Here's the control tower, and this is probably the terminal. We're gonna treat apron 3 like the cargo area. So with any luck, maybe we'll get it shut down here by hotel or Echo. If not, we'll just do a little turnaround and come on back to apron 3. We are expecting runway 30. Toa, you have a tendency to turn on the AI ATC for vectoring into the runway. I haven't done that very much, honestly. I think that the AI is getting better and better, though. It sounds more and more realistic. Do you have the ability? I wonder. I'm going to try something here. I was going to see if Live ATC had anything over in Africa, but it doesn't look like they do. So, oh well. Toa said have even longer 737-800s from Toronto to BC. Yeah, probably you heading out probably Toronto to like Vancouver or maybe somewhere out in that area. Is that what you're seeing? You discovered some circumstances where relying on my flight computer was more helpful and safe than ATC's vectoring. Yeah. Oh yeah, especially if you're landing in mountainous terrain, for sure. So we should be able to, I think, for the most part, just follow the chart down and I think be okay. So I'm going to set 4,000 and we need to, let's dial up. I don't think we have, oh, wait a second. Maybe I have already. Yeah. Sorry, I've got the ILS and the course in. Just kind of working through some little approach flows here. So we've got, oh, a transition altitude. What is the transition altitude here? Let's take a peek. The transition altitude coming out of Niamey was 8,300. So ATC coverage in Africa isn't very good. Only across the pond, only at CTP. Yeah, I'm hoping. I guess my hope is kind of like the Field of Dreams deal. Like if you fly it, ATC will come. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but that's all right. Transition level set by ATC. So I think what we'll do is I think I'm just gonna treat it like 8,000. I think maybe it's pretty close. AvGeek's not sure if you're gonna do this across the pond this year. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Coming up next month, right? In areas that are largely flat, you can rely on ATC zone vectoring. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Kind of nice just being able to... Oh, we're getting a little terrain here. Very cool, very cool. So I'm not actually seeing top of descent here. I think I might start down, guys. I'm interested. Maybe I crossed it and I didn't realize. Let's go ahead, let it slow down. We'll start to go down. We may have to vector ourselves off of Matin after all. Matin just says we are supposed to be above 2,500, so I'll just call it good right there. I thought I put it back on profile mode, but maybe I left it on alt hold. Yeah. Regardless, we're on our way down. And again, we're not that high up, so it's nothing that's not recoverable here, but definitely slowing down a little bit. Engines are spooling back, and let's see how well it does, you know, trying to hold these speeds. Just not much to this descent. A German guy flew from Bogota to Abidjan in a 343. Awesome flight through the ITCZ. The other day, Toa attempted an across the pond trip using the Air France 747-400. Ooh, man. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. AvGeek Central, I missed your second comment there about the commitment for 10 hours. Yeah, that's what I struggle with. Is I wouldn't mind sitting down for 10 hours to fly, but like on a Saturday, I don't get very many Saturdays where I'm not doing something or my wife's not doing something. So it's if we've got a Saturday where we both are kind of free, I feel bad saying, honey, do you mind if I sit at the computer for 10 hours today instead of hanging out with you? Plus, the fish might be biting in too, so I might be out chasing some trout. It's tough. It's tough. I know. I know. And the older I get, too, the less patient I get for wandering around or waiting around for people. And I know they sequence it and all that stuff, but still, you know, I've done across the land. That was okay, but it was similar, and I don't know. Probably something that somebody should, you know, a guy should do at least once, but I guess it's not at the top of my list of things to do flight sim wise. Intertropical convergence zones. Okay. Oh, way up there at 340 or at flight level 500. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know what that meant there. Beethoven, thank you. So in a 343, I'm not. What's a 343? What aircraft are you talking about? Sorry, aircraft. Oh, an Airbus. Airbus 340, 300. I got you. Never mind. Sorry. I'm a little slow on the uptake tonight. That can get that high? That can get up to flight level 500? I didn't realize that. Oh, it's up to flight level 500. So it probably wasn't flying that high, but it was up there. It was way the heck up there. So he probably was cranking some serious tailwind and getting 800 knots across the ground and all that good stuff. All right. I think this airport is called Lungi or Lungi. Lungi. What do you think? Lungi traffic. I'm going to call it Lungi. I don't think there's anybody here. It's late. Super late. Super late, but we're getting close here. I'm going to estimate, we're still quite a ways away. I'll wait till we get to Ovlag. And we're definitely not getting down as far as we want. So I'm going to go ahead and take it all the way from Ovlag to my 10 and then vector myself outbound. I guarantee you there's some good bush flying down there. It's hard to see it up this high, but I would guess there's some good stuff down there. One little place I flew the other day, just kind of testing things out. I was just flying between some bespoke airports, and there were some just like 500-foot dirt strips with a huge drop off into a ravine. It was just so cool. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I was flying the DC-3. Soon, you need to retire to your chambers here in the Dominican Republic. All right. Hey, Beethoven, thank you for coming by. Thanks for visiting, man. Thanks for taking a little bit of time. Time is precious. And I appreciate you spending some of it with me. And I hope you sleep well. Hope to see you again Thursday. I'll be back same time Thursday, midnight Zulu, you guys. And we'll be flying up in British Columbia. There's a new freeware scenery that has a bunch of float plane docks and some helipads. I haven't decided yet what I'm going to fly. The Beaver or the Llama. We'll see. We'll see what shakes out. But anyway, yeah. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. All right. Ovlag coming in, and then we're outbound 226 here. We are descending through 17 and what is our forecasted? You know what? Let's go over here. We haven't used this EFB very much. What is our? I never know where it's at in the EFB here. This is the departure. Oh. Alright. Yeah, you know what? Can I get out of that? I'll close that. Coming on in, 1012 is the altimeter into Freetown. 1012. I'm going to go ahead and just go with it here, guys. Lungi. We're going to call it Lungi. Do I have Discord? Yes, I do. What is that command? Discord. Yeah, there you go. Swing on by. We'd love to have you as a part of the crew. Thank you for the interest in your question. Looking forward to getting to know you a little bit more there, Beto. All right. Through 15 and a half. I'm going to make my first radio call there at Ovlag. We're about 40 miles northeast of the field at that point. I think that'll probably be pretty good place to check in. Starting to see some clouds down here. All right, buddy. Take care.
Welcome to Pop Culture.
Skywatcher Jim, thank you for the follow and welcome. You're just in time. We're on approach into Lungi. It's Sierra Leone. It's a free town. And yeah, we're trying to bring a little load of cargo supplies in here. Flying on the western part of Africa tonight. LOG traffic, Egypt Air Cargo 816 out of 14.3. We are 40 miles northeast of the field, inbound runway 30. Lungi traffic. All right, altimeter is set. We've got external lights ready to come on here at 10. Continuous relight, put that on right now. I'm going to go medium auto brakes. And, oh, it's not going to do that because, can I? Oh, I can do that. Yeah, sweet. Okay, there we go, medium auto brakes. In the PMDG, I can't do that. I can't dock the gear, but I can here. Ooh, I forgot to disarm the speed brakes there on departure. Bad job on my part. All right, so we are definitely a little high right now. So 35-ish or so to run at Matin, and then at Matin we're gonna vector ourselves outbound. We're going to pretend that we are ATC in it and shoot ourselves outbound for runway 30. So I'm thinking about a 123 heading would work for us. Maybe even a 120. 295. No, I want 107. What am I thinking here? 105, I think. Is that? No. All right, I'm drawing a little blank here. 295 reciprocal, that is, yeah, 115. 295, I'm drawing a big blank. Reciprocal 295. Subtract 2, add 2. So 0 plus 2, 0, 1, 0, 1, 5. Is the reciprocal. Am I right? Somebody check my math. Oh, you know what? Hold on. Hold the phone. I'm going to do... Okay, here's... Alright. Here's what I'm going to do. I see a 107 outbound. It's not exactly the reciprocal, but it'll get me in the right neighborhood here. There we go. And we'll just cruise that 295, 105. Gosh dang it, yeah. Yeah, 105. Carry the 1, right? Because you got to add 2 to 9, you get 11. There you go. Jeffrey, thank you, my brother. Okay, 115. So I was thinking correct. But here's what I'm going to do. This is not by the books here, but I see a little 107 outbound here. And I'm going to go ahead and use that from Matin. I'm going to do 107. That should allow me to intercept the localizer here and be good to go. I'm seeing a 10,000 feet, so we're going to put on taxi lights and landing lights. Probably time to make a 20-mile call. Nothing yet downwind sim. We're just making our way in. It's starting to get kind of green and pretty here, although a little bit cloudy as well. I think we're on about a 30-mile final. Right now we're 30 miles from the airport. I'm gonna go ahead and do. Oh wait, yeah, I'm gonna select heading mode here in just a little bit. All right. Lungi traffic. Egypt Air Cargo 816 through 10,000 now, 20 to the northeast of the field. We'll be turning outbound to intercept the 30 localizer. Lungi traffic. Just in time. That is correct. That is correct. So what I should do right here, guys, I should. Let's let's slap this thing into heading mode. Oh gosh, dang it. There we go. Go into heading mode. We'll keep descending, and then I'm probably close enough that I can turn myself here to that 107. Probably a little too far to see the airport at this point. And she doesn't exactly handle on. She doesn't turn on a dime. Let's put the ILSs on here. Get it ready to go. I do have a localizer in the glide slope, which is always good. Okay. I think we're pretty close. We may be a little far away, but I'm going to try to get down to 4. That's what I'm supposed to be at the 15-mile mark. Charlie India 130. And down below that glide slope really is the most important thing. I think we'll turn at 7,000 here. Hey, Stu. Welcome, Raiders. Nice to see you, Mr. STW222 and Party of 11. Great to see you guys. Hello. Just in time. We're about to turn final here. Heading into Freetown, Sierra Leone. Those are some pretty cool emotes you got there. Glad to have you with us. Glad to have you with us. All right, we've flown a little too far out. We've lost our glide slope, but we're going to be underneath it as we come inbound here. I think I may just keep the turn going. How about a 265 ought to be a pretty good little intercept course here. Nice 30-degree intercept. Like if you're ever flying with Stu and he's the ATC, he doesn't ever give you anything but those nice 30-degree intercepts, baby. Good to see you. Welcome, Raiders. Western Africa is where we are. Egypt Air Cargo, and heading into an airfield here slowing down, looking pretty good. Flap speed, I can actually put a first notch in here at 250. So I think what we're going to try to do, had a little bit of trouble with our auto throttle earlier today, so I'm a little nervous about this. Kind of ready to take over manually if I have to, but hopefully we won't need that. There comes our glide slope. I think we've achieved what we needed to. We need to be 4,000 there, so we're in really good shape. Really good shape here. We're going to go ahead and arm the approach here. Might as well keep it going down. Lungi traffic. Egypt Air Cargo 816 is turning inbound runway 30, 20 mile final. Lungi traffic. As you might expect, we've had the entire continent of Africa to ourselves tonight, just about anyway. But that's okay. I was really looking forward to just a nice, easy, low pressure look around, hang out with friends type of stream, and that's exactly what I've gotten. There's a little bit of terrain over there. Very cool, very cool. Let's see if it stays low key though. You never know, right? You never know. Down to all right. Ooh, fuel low, baby. Okay, fuel low. Roger. And we're grabbing the localizer. That's good. Let's keep it going down here. And holy cow, Jeffrey, what in the world? Jeffrey Beckers, you dirty rascal, you. Clearly you you accidentally pushed the the gift description button instead of the unsubscribe button. You rascal. Oh, Jeffrey, thank you so much, my friend. Holy cow. I'm not going to be able to appropriately thank you because I'm a little busy, but thank you, brother. You madman. Oh, ad break. Get rid of that. Ad break. Lungi traffic. Egypt Air Cargo 816 is a 10-mile final. Runway 30. Oh my goodness. Uneating, Cyber Whiskey, Matt Hatteras, Star Lugo, DCM 260, Chewy Nuts, Z1 Plays Games, Mending Mercy, Drobarts, and Them's My Shoes. Please, 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 if you can, get a hold of our friend Jeffrey B. and tell him thank you so very much. Really, really nice gesture. And yeah, greatly appreciate it. All right, we need to slow down. Oh man, somebody had to. Oh man, you guys. Well, I'm glad I've got the ILS. This is interesting. Like hazy and all kinds of stuff. And he probably has a little hype train kicked off here too, which I'm not going to be able to appropriately mess with, but that's okay. Thank you again, Jeffrey, so very, very much, my friend. Yeah, we're almost out of fuel. We know that. Trying to slow down here. What's my ref speed here? Final approach, 27 is the approach. So 25 is what we're looking for here. I'm going to go gear down. We got to slow down. We got to slow down. 25. Wait, no, sorry, 29, 27. Apparently we're going to glide in here because we have almost no fuel. Flaps 3. Still don't see an airport. There's a runway. I got it in sight. Okay. And full flaps. We're a little bit late with that, but you know what? We're doing okay. Hand fly this bad boy. Here we go, boys and girls. We're a little quick. We're going to be a little bit long. Continue. Oh, kind of wandering a little bit here. And high. We got back on it pretty good. Oh. I forgot that this, oh man. Forgot this doesn't do the same retard as the A320. Oh, you guys, what are you doing here? I just about ran off the runway. Oh man, I am a Scotsman. What in the world? What in the name of hype trains is going on? Now I'm stopped in the middle. You got me all flustered, you guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. that was such a bad landing. You guys, you stinkers. I love you, each and every one of you. We said left-hand turn, right? Oh man. Oh man. Well, I wish I could do it like I don't have a replay. I still need a good replay tool. Oh Lord, that was... So I think what happened is a little touch and then like a little one-wheel thing and then set her down and... I don't know, guys. I'm hopeless. I'm hopeless. Alright, well, I'm going to be able to get off at Echo here. Iowa Scotsman. Oh, this is not a... This is closed. Oops. Nobody saw nothing. I'll give you a little tour of this, by the way. This is part of the Africa to Go scenery, so I'll try to give you a little tour. Can I see where I'm parking? This is an out, this is an in. Okay, here we go. I kind of get the vibe here. And it continues to tell me I'm almost out of fuel. Oh, Ron and Jeffrey, you guys are too much. You definitely got me on that. Sometimes it's Rob Bach where he jump scared me with the 747 Queen of Disguise, but you guys got me. You guys definitely got me, and thank you so much. Wow, thank you so much. Let's get turned around. I need to probably get the APU going. We need to get the cargo trucks in here, start unloading. Hey, look, there's a couple of Chinooks, or there's a Chinook over there. And some other military aircraft. Boy, this is a cool looking old weathered ramp, isn't it? Man, that's awesome. That was a tight turn for this old girl. That was hard to time on the phone. Scotty to Howdy, what? Oh man, 31 months. My goodness, Scotty, welcome. Good to see you, sir. Good to see you, my friend. Alright, maybe I can at least stick the taxi here. There you go. Nailed it. Oh man. Alright. Let me do a couple things here and then we're gonna say thank you properly. I should have had the APU going, but you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. We're gonna do this. This is gonna be a full-on shut it down type of situation here. Whoops. Because we're going to the club. and I'm treating. Dr. Pepper's all around. Off, off. Retract, 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 retract. There we go. Sweet. All that stuff is good, and we're just gonna shut her down, baby. And I think you can do a little. Can you do like disarm all? I don't know if I can do that now. Maybe I can't. You know what? That's okay. We're just gonna let it all tinkle down here. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. All right. What do we have? We have a level. What do we have? Where are we at? Level. It's got to be at least a level 2. So let's do this here. We got the hype train level 1 going. We got the hype train level 2. We've got, I think I even saw 3 there for a minute. So, oh, I'm about to beat my last record. Complete level 5. Oh man, so we are through level 4, you guys. So there you go. There is 4 train cars, a locomotive and 3 train cars, and it is all courtesy of your amazing generosity. Thank you so much, Scott and Howdy. I appreciate 31 months. That is so cool. That is so cool. It's more cool that I've known you for that long, man. That's just awesome to be able to call you friend for 31 months. Iowa Scotsman came in with the high 5 of gift ascriptions. Real, oh man, I don't know how to say this. Real Aradian, Snackles Kebab, Asabrini, Fisher. That's a good name. And Manismoto. If you're here or if you come across this later on, please forgive my mispronunciation of your usernames, but go give Iowa Scotsman, our good friend Ron, a give him a thank you. It's gone by quick. Oh man, no kidding. There is no doubt about that. Oh, I was going to give you guys a little bit of a tour here. Let me do this real fast. So this again, this is all part of this Africa to go scenery. Let me hop out. I got to go drone cam, and yeah, and I'm going to speed let's speed my drone up a little bit here so we don't drone speed. Let's move it up to about the middle. All right, so yeah, I got a little Huey over here. Anybody picked up that Huey? And or this is the Huey. I'm sorry, and this is is that a Huey? And this is a Chinook. Anybody picked up that Chinook yet? That just got released. I watched Conti fly it the other day. It looks pretty cool. All right, here's oh, this almost looks like more of a cargo area here. Maybe I should have pulled up. Oh, you know what? Look at that. There's the cargo area. Whoops. Well, next time we're here, we'll know. But yeah, this is kind of what you got. You get a little Freetown International Airport signage, you know, with some ramp action. A little bit of you know, a little bit of work sort of around the buildings, and anyway, just a really neat little scenery package. You got your mounds of dirt. You got to have those mounds of dirt. This looks to me like maybe like a little jet center or maintenance area. Maybe it's like an FBO, fancy FBO like old Downwind Sim. No, this looks like some more cargo area. I must have landed like in the or taxied to the military side, didn't I? That's what I did. Oh well, you know those military guys, they know, they accept me. All right, but anyway, yeah, Africa to go to flightsim.to and get that sucker downloaded. So next time I fly, we can do like a little conga line, and man, that'd be amazing. It as I showed you before, it is it really adds. So here's what Africa looks like. This is Africa to go. This is all of the scenery. That's why my other sceneries didn't show up, because this is all of my sceneries that I have turned on right now is Africa. So this is what you get with that freeware scenery pack. And they're not all these, you know, kind of bigger international airports, but there are several of those. But there's a bunch of bush airstrips and yeah, smaller. You know, you can take your take your ATR in there, or your caravan or whatever. But anyway, that's get it downloaded. Next time we fly, we can fly together. So another one added to the list to get. Yeah, it's awesome. All right, holy moly. I need to. I'm not going to do the outro because I want to leave the train emotes up there for a little bit and celebrate that with you. That's awesome. I am tomorrow streaming tomorrow, and no, sorry, Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday, so Thursday I am back, and I am going to be doing. I'm gonna be up in Canada, up in British Columbia. That's right. I've got that. I found that another freeware scenery package that adds. Let me share that with you guys too, as long as we're here. Um, uh, Port Nouvelle and beyond. Yeah. So this is what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. 13 airfields, 500 square kilometers. I'm obviously not going to hit them all, but this is another freeware that you can grab. And if you kind of like the float plane, bush plane, helicopter flying, each of these airfields has kind of the boat dock and then like a place to land your helicopter. And anyway, just a bunch of other scenery enhancements. It really enhances the shoreline. That's kind of what it's known for. And as heavy and big as the Africa to Go scenery upload is, this is equally as small. It's a tiny 352 kilobytes. Super small, fast, easy. Go grab it and maybe come fly with me on Thursday. I'll be doing the midnight Zulu flight. That's kind of my normal time, by the way. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. Although this Saturday, no stream, taking a little time off. Gonna go spend some time with the fam. So anyway, that's what I've got going on, and I think it looks to me.
No, I should wait until the
I'm trying to see who's on, who's gonna be flying. Oh, let's go. Hey, we haven't. I haven't seen this young lady for a little while. Let's go raid Ideological. So this is a young lady that's working on her real life pilot's license, and does a lot of, like, kind of think Starflies, think Agent Bravo 7, like really breaks things down and talks through the process. Very informative. So let's go over and say hello to her. Thank you again for the level 3 hype train. Thank you, Iowa Scotsman, for your gift subs. Scotty to Howdy, Jeffrey B, thank you guys. A big welcome to Skywatcher Jim and Beethoven and Z Patriot, as well as What About Bob, and thank you for the raids. Dane Flats, thank you for the raid. Washrink, thank you for the raid. Stu 222. Holy cow, there was a lot that happened there, and especially right at the end. Look forward to connecting with you guys via Discord, and more than anything, can't wait to fly with you again. I hope you have a good rest of your midweek, and we'll see you hopefully on Thursday. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll meet you over there at Ideological. Take care. God bless.